my students, now we can proceed with our second part of our discussion, whereby we are going to look those aspects. We're going to start looking the aspects which make the lithium to display the different chemical behavior or property with the members of the alkyl metals. So here are the first aspect. Anasema kwamba it burns in oxygen to form a normal lithium oxide. Kwamba hii lithium it burns in oxygen. When we talk about burn in oxygen, mean that we are talking about combustion reaction. So the lithium undergo combustion reaction, mean that it reacts with oxygen gas, therefore anaenda kutengeneza the normal lithium oxide. We know that we have the different kind of oxides. We have oxide, we have peroxide, hydroxide, we have superoxide, we have a different category of the oxide. Lakini utaona kwamba this lithium, once it burn in air, for instance the oxygen gas, obvious directly we are going to form a normal lithium oxide. The normal lithium oxide. Tunapozungumzia normal lithium oxide mean that it's the metal oxide as usual. Kwamba metal ni lithium, lakini we have the oxide compound associated with it. As you see here, this is the lithium oxide. So this is the reaction which show this reaction of the burning or combustion reaction of the lithium. So you can see that lithium plus oxygen gas, we are going to have we are going to form the lithium oxide. So this is normal oxide. This is normal oxide. So you can see that it is a difference. So this is one of the aspect ambayo sasa inaonyesha utofauti wa hii lithium. Utofauti wa hii lithium with the members of the alkyl metals or the group number 1A elements. I hope that is clear, my student. Anasema kwamba however, the rest of the alkyl metals form peroxide, as I told you, kwamba tunapoongelea oxide compound, it can be categorized in the different kinds or the different types. For instance, tuna hizo superoxide, peroxide, na hizo normal oxide sasa. So anasema kwamba the rest of the alkyl metals, ina maana zile element nyingine zote ambazo zimesalia za group number 1 ukimtoa huyo lithium, anasema kwamba they form peroxides. Such as sodium peroxide, ambapo ni 2 atom of the sodium and 2 atom of the oxygen, or superoxide like potassium oxide. So you can see the difference. You can see the difference. Lakini lithium peke yake tu yeye anareact na oxygen, obvious direct ameenda kutengeneza normal oxide, lakini wenzake memba wengine wote waliosalia wa hii group one element, utaona kwamba wakireact na oxygen au wakiundergo combustion reaction, obviously they are going to form these types of oxide. For instance peroxide, mfano mzuri tumeona kuhusiana na sodium. Sodium akiundergo combustion, obviously we are going to get this sodium peroxide. But also the potassium, ambayo tunajua potassium is the most reactivity element in the group number 1. Tunajua kwamba as we go down the group is where the reactivity increase. Kwa hiyo potassium is most very reactive element. Kwa hiyo inaenda kutengeneza superoxide. So anasema other element which are below lithium in the same group form peroxide on combustion. Sasa utakuja kuona kwamba lithium ndio yupo juu kabisa kule. Sasa yeye akisha react anatoa majibu yake tofauti na wenzake. Lakini utaona member wengine wote waliobakia, ina maana members below the lithium, anasema kwamba they tend to form this peroxide, they tend to form this superoxide and so forth. So these are the reactions. Kwa hiyo tunapokuja kwenye issue of combustion, ndio maana tunasema kwamba lithium bring or display the different chemical properties with its members of the group number 1A. Hii ndo ya kwanza, reason ya kwanza. Once it undergo combustion reaction, yenye ina form normal oxide, while other members below the lithium tend to form peroxide and superoxide. For instance, here there are the reactions. Here unaona kabisa hii ni sodium ina undergo combustion ambayo ina react na oxygen gas, tunaenda kutengeneza the sodium peroxide. Lakini pia we have this potassium, it's undergo combustion reaction. As it reacts with the oxygen gas, we are going to form this superoxide compound ambayo ni potassium oxide. So my student, zote hizi ni oxide of metal, lakini zinatofautiana, zimekuwa categorized, normal oxide, superoxide, peroxide and so forth. Kwa hiyo all lithium tend to show that chemical property. Okay, another aspect is this one, kwamba lithium is reacting with the nitrogen gas to form lithium nitride. Kwamba lithium ana tabia ya kuundergo reaction with this nitrogen gas. Sasa akiundergo reaction with the nitrogen gas, obvious direct is going to form the lithium nitride. Lithium nitride maana kwamba tuna lithium with 3 atom, lakini pia tuna nitrogen behind. So anasema kwamba while other members in the same group do not, kwamba members wengine wote kwenye ile group moja hawawezi kufanya hivyo. Only lithium ina uwezo wa kureact na nitrogen dioxide or the nitrogen gas, therefore to form this lithium nitride compound. Lakini utashangaa members wenzake hawawezi kufanya hivyo. That's why tunasema kwamba this is one of the aspects which show that the lithium display the different chemical properties with its member. Kwa sababu tunapoongelea the chemical properties mean that we are talking about how it react with the other element. How those elements in group 1 react. That is all about chemical properties. Kwa hiyo utakuja kuona kwamba huyu lithium yeye clear ana react na nitrogen gas, therefore we are going to form this compound known as lithium nitride, this one. Lakini utaona kwamba members wengine once you react with the nitrogen gas, no reaction kwa sababu hazina hiyo capacity, hazina huo uwezo wa kufanya reaction with the nitrogen gas. And for instance here you can see the sodium nitride. Anasema the sodium nitride does not exist. Ina maana huyu ni member mwingine, sodium ni member mwingine wa group number 1, lakini utaona kwamba no existence of this. Ina maana hana uwezo wa sodium kureact na nitrogen gas kwenda kuform hiyo sodium nitride. That's why ukiona reaction ambayo inakuonyesha kwamba sodium plus nitrogen gas, therefore you have to write no reaction. Usije ukasema hapa tunaenda kuform the sodium nitride. Anasema kwamba this sodium nitride does not exist, haipo. Kwa hiyo ni only lithium ambayo inaweza kuform hii nitride compound, nitride of metal, ndio peke yake inaweza kuform hiyo lithium nitride, and not otherwise. Elements nyingine zote, hata kuchukua potassium ukimchukua nani, hawezi kufanya hivyo. Kwa hiyo for instance hapa katagi mfano kwamba sodium nitride does not exist. Okay, anasema but it is highly unstable, such that it cannot be formed by direct reaction between sodium and nitrogen gas. But anasema kwamba lakini pia hii hapa ni unstable, highly unstable, such that it cannot be formed by direct reaction. Tunapozungumzia direct reaction ina maana ile reaction ya moja kwa moja. Reaction ina react to without any condition, without any factors, ina react moja kwa moja kwenda kutengeneza matokeo. So this is very difficult. Okay my student, those are the aspects. Those are the aspects. Kumbuka tulikuwa tunaangalia anomalous behaviors of this lithium. Tukadiscuss point 1, point 2 ambayo tulikuwa na A, B, tukawa na C. Sasa kwenye C tukakutana hizo aspects ambazo zinaonyesha the different chemical reactions zinazo happen between lithium and those another element of that group. Sasa hapa we have to look another anomalous behavior. Na maana tunaendelea na zile anomalous behavior. So here we have the point D. Kwa hiyo tumeona point A, B, C, lakini C ikawa na vipart ambavyo vilikuwa inatuonyesha vile vya aspect. Tumeona aspect 1, 2 and so forth. Lakini sasa hapa tunakuja point D of our anomalous properties of the what? Of the lithium, or anomalous behavior of the lithium. Anasema kwamba lithium is harder with higher melting point and boiling point. Kwamba ni harder. Tunapozungumzia harder mean that we are talking about the hardness, ugumu. Sasa hii lithium anasema kwamba it is very harder with a higher melting point and boiling point. Sasa kitu chochote kile au compound yote ile au element yote ile kishakuwa harder au kishakuwa very hard, mean that it exhibit high melting point and boiling point. Kwa sababu ili tuweze kuiconvert kutoka kwenye state moja kwenda kwenye state nyingine, we expect to use higher energy. That's why obviously we will end up having the higher melting point and the boiling point because of its hardness. Anasema kwamba this is not the same. Anasema kwamba the rest of the group 1A element hazina hii high au hazina hii harder characteristic or high melting and boiling point, just lithium only. Just only for lithium. Anasema kwamba why now this occur? Kwa nini hii lithium ina hiyo harder characteristic, or it is very harder with the high melting and boiling point? The reason is because the stronger metallic bond caused by small atomic size. Utakumbuka kwamba lithium is made up of very small atomic size. Sasa hii small atomic size inaenda kusababisha hii element kutengeneza the stronger metallic bond. So as long as we have the stronger metallic bond, maana kwamba hii lithium itakuwa very harder. Na ikishakuwa very harder, obvious, we expect to have the large amount of the energy in order to break it, or in order to convert it from one state of matter to another state of matter. Therefore, finally it will display the higher melting point and the boiling point than other elements in the same group. So these are the among of the anomalous behaviors of the lithium. My student, zipo nyingi sana. Hapa tumesoma tu point A, B, C na D. Lakini pia tumeona kwenye point C kuna vile vi aspects. Be careful kwa sababu mule ndio maswali yanapotoka. Na haya maswali ya inorganic ndio haya. Utakutana na hili swali, describe the anomalous behavior of this lithium. Anaweza kukwambia 5 point na ni swali lenye max 10. So you have to be careful. Actually hapa tumediscuss some of the point, bado zipo nyingine za kutosha. So here we will mark the end of our discussion, but we will proceed in the next session with this concept or with these points, kwa sababu tumeishia D. Kwa hiyo next session tutaanza point E ambayo ni muendelezo wa this discussion of this concept. Thank you so much for watching our Media Educare TZ. Bye bye. I wish you a nice moment.